Happy Friday to you. Thank you for joining me for this week's vlog. Now, believe it or not, today, the third Friday in February, is National Caregivers Day. I have had so many amazing caregivers over the years, and so I thought it would be fun to thank all of them in today's vlog. Now, past or present, you know who you are. Thank you for being a part of my life and helping me with my cares. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know, and I am so thankful for you. Now, I have had a few caregivers that did not go so well, but the majority of people who have cared for me over the years have left a lasting impression and have done and do, for those who are present, such a great job. I have so many great memories over the years of laughter, fun, and girl talk while my caregivers help me get ready and all primed for the day, and also help me get ready for bed at night. And so for those of you who may be wondering, I do not have round-the-clock care. I have people that are with me about 4 hours a day. So it's about an hour and a half in the morning to get me ready, and like I said, all primed for the day, and then between 1 to 2 hours at night. And in the morning, I have 2 people come in so I can get ready quicker. And at night, it varies if I have 2 people or just 1, depending on when I shower and what extra things I need to have done. And so I have had so many amazing caregivers. I've had caregivers travel with me and Doug and I on vacations, speaking engagements, spending many hours on the road, in airplanes and in hotels. And some caregivers have stayed with me for months, others have stayed with me for years. And so these caregivers truly do become like family. And even my close friends, as we talk about life and share things that we're going through. And so the definite hardest part is when caregivers have to leave. But it always seems like when one door closes, another door opens, and someone else gets an opportunity to care for me. So, of course, just have to put a plug in. We like it when they stay. So, whether it's past or present, I just have to say again, thank you to all of my caregivers. Now, people often ask what the hardest part of adjusting to my new life was after my accident. And I've always responded that it was hard getting used to other people having to care for me and relying on others and not being able to do these things myself. However, I've seen over the years what a gift this has been and how I have wonderful people in my life who care about me, my health, and most importantly, my hair. Very important. Now, I do have to point out my caregiver, Emily. She's here right now. She actually comes and helps me record these vlogs every week. So she's awesome. We love you, Emily.
Love you too.
She gets everything set up. She's amazing. So sorry to put you on the spot, but I definitely wanted to include one of the many amazing caregivers that we have. And so I have noticed over the last couple of years that there's been a shortage in caregivers. I've actually had people I know in wheelchairs have to go to live at a nursing home because they cannot find enough help. And that really saddens me. I mean, I actually read an article, I think she was around 25 years old, woman in a wheelchair who's living in a nursing home with the elderly because she could not find enough people to care for her. And so with this being said, I just want to put a little plug in for caregiving. This profession of caregiving is so critical because it allows people like myself with disabilities to stay in their homes, even though a lot of caregivers do work in nursing homes, assisted livings, and other places like group homes. But it's also critical being a caregiver of this profession because people are living longer and therefore more people are needing care. And so the disabled and the elderly are needing people to care for them. And that number is growing because of baby boomers and advancements in medical care. And so it's not always easy to find people, and there are agencies out there that supply caregivers, but even they're in a shortage. And so there is such a need for good caregivers, as I have learned over the years, that this is not a job for everyone. So I just wanted to mention that, however, even though it can be difficult, it's also very rewarding and fulfilling as you get to help people. And so some personality traits or good qualities that are needed to be a good caregiver are having compassion, being patient, being able to empathize with others, which is being able to put yourself in someone else's shoes, dependability, that's a big one, and being trustworthy. And unfortunately, I've had to learn the hard way that not everyone is trustworthy. And so I'm so thankful for the caregivers that I have, and they're amazing. I could talk about them all day long. But even though being a caregiver can be tough and difficult at times, I believe the rewards outweigh the negatives. So maybe you're watching this and you're in school looking for a job. Consider being a caregiver. Maybe you are a caregiver. I want to thank you for what you do, and thank you for caring for your clients, and thank you for going above and beyond when no one notices. You are making a huge difference, and you matter. What you do is so important. And so I just want to say again, happy National Caregiver Day, and thank you for joining me. If you know someone who is a caregiver, please share this with them, whether that's a nurse, a CNA, a PCA, or someone who is caring for a loved one or a family member. I want them to feel loved and appreciated today. And so, again, thank you for joining me. Please subscribe to my channel and comment on this video below. And be sure to also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. See you next week.